I feel like what has happened is I've blocked the outside and kind of like push everything around the turn because I love the feel of it. Because what it does is it gets their hind end really reaching up under them. It gets the front end reaching. It feels great. But on a horse that's naturally a little stiffer anyway and really wants to drag its butt, like this horse, it gets them locked down. And that's what I'm feeling in her right now. She runs into the turn and she drags that butt and locks that hip down. And then there's nowhere for her to go but up and out. So if you don't get her deep enough, it doesn't work. If I get her deep enough, it works. She can just roll back through the turn. I have a video of her at Glenrose a couple weeks ago. She ran a 15.0. They won it with a 14.7. She was right there. I was super happy with it, but she was stiff, but she got deep enough. So it worked for her. But then I took her to Colorado Classic, and there she was like stiff. She didn't really run. When she went to take off, she never really fired. So she was like stiff and kind of slow in the turns. She didn't do anything terrible, but it was just it just wasn't fast because she wasn't running free enough and getting deep enough to make that stiff move work. You know, we've all seen Sister and Haley run. Sister is a very straight style. She stays really straight in her turns. It works because the mare's running really hard and she gets deep enough into the turn. But if they're not going fast enough or they don't get deep enough, it doesn't work. So what I'm working on with this horse is really trying to get that rib cage unlocked and that hip kind of stepping to the, I'm not disengaging it, but I'm trying to get this inside hind to step behind the outside front and get the front end to stay coming around the turn where it's not just like a board like